So we need to be in our bodies in order for us to get the benefits of life. So being in our bodies means that our consciousness resides in our bodies. We're down in our body and we feel life. What can happen though, what happened to me in my life, and a lot of it is, sharing my own experience, is I actually went up in my head when I was tiny. Whatever was going on in my environment, I was sensitive, I was smart, and that's the same with my clients, exactly the same journey with my clients. Sensitive, smart. I just went up into my head. It seemed safer up there. Life was easier. I didn't have to deal with whatever was going on. Didn't have to feel all the things. I just went up in my head. And then I stayed there, went to college and all, which supports my head, and then went into, work, IT, consulting, and got well paid for being in my head, But that really caused problems in midlife, because, everything, relationships, like I was in my head. So I'm not really on the ground living life in my body. So I'm up in the attic, really. I'm living life up in the attic of the house that is my being. I'm up in the attic, and I'm not really feeling things in my body. Now, I didn't know any of this, I would have said, I'm fine, everything's fine. But I mean, they've researched men, wired them up to cardiac machines, and asked them how they were. The men would say, no, I'm fine, everything's fine. And the cardiac machine is showing distress, is showing that the heart is under distress. Now, this is how we know we become disassociated. We're disassociated from what's going on in our body. And that's where I was. And as I say, this showing up in a cardiac machine is showing the reality. We think we're fine. We're not fine. There's things going on in our body. We've no idea what it is. And so it's a huge journey for me, to come out of my head, down into my body, because there's a reason why I went up. It wasn't safe. I didn't feel safe. So I had to take that journey back down into my body where life is.